See, you still got your gold or so it didn't save. I don't know why it says that. I've never seen that. You just see the agility.
Always give it to the main character.
It's not it. I don't know what 5 minutes constitutes. Like, is it really? Do I need to sleep? Okay, bet. Alright, watch this. Okay. This is what we can do.
Did I save after I flourished?
No.
I must have accidentally saved it.
No, it didn't. It didn't say. Watch this. I got it. I ain't never seen that on mine. I forged back to back to back. What the hell? I ain't never. Here we go. What is going on?
Wait, 5 minutes. Somehow it must have saved it. I bet y'all don't even have my ring.
No, it didn't say.
I have that.
Because you know why it didn't say? Because you didn't have your gold ore wasn't missing. You only had 3. And if it would have saved, I mean, I did say when you got your when I forged that this part right here. There you go. When I forged that divine dagger +2. But I didn't know if I would have known he only had swords, but you got enough material. If I would have known he can hold 2 swords, I would have just went ahead but to be honest, I won't be able to work on your iron broadswords unless I get you some perfectionist pearls. And the only way to get perfectionist pearls is to even if you done already forged, say something a weak sword, a bronze sword or something. You use those recipes that you got to get perfectionist pearls. This is what I read online. You get the perfectionist pearls, and once you get the perfectionist pearls, it cooled off. Good. So what we're gonna do, since it's cooled off right there, we're gonna save here. Now, we're saving. Even though it won't load you back up into the count, it's still, will save your materials, and we can burn them up. Alright, it's not smoking, so. See, you still got your 2 perfectionist pearls up there in the right corner. You see that? See them? Perfectionist, where it says perfectionist pearls. Alright. You see, you only got a bronze sword. You're missing a recipe. Yeah, Emery, you need to go back and get, always look in houses and look for the shelves. But it's okay. You can always go back and get it. Okay, at least you can get the skill. 65, 62. Alright. Alright. Templar uniform. This would be something good to do. Oh, you got them equipped. Perfect. Shoot you up. Man, I'm gonna get you +3 then. That way we can go ahead and up your defense since that's what you're using. Alright. So, if you were Alright, say you were doing this, which one would you hit first? You would take a bash. You always start off with just a regular old bash. Which one would you think you would hit first? You tell me.
The one that's closer to you? The one with the green thing closer?
Which one? What bar? You see, you got the squares. Should I hit the one, the biggest one? Remember now, it's at 1,000 degrees in the beginning. So you don't want to go to the little bars because you'll overshoot it in the beginning. So when you start out, always start with your biggest bars.
Oh,
always start with your
okay,
biggest bars. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
That way, when I hit it, I get a gauge.
So you can measure how much you need to go to.
Yeah.
So then I move to the one
Right here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
You see how it's just a tad bit behind it? Now
Move to the other two.
we're gonna
So you can measure.
You see where it's hitting at? Now I should hit this one more time. Boom. Alright. That was good. That was good. That was good. Boom. Perfect.
And then you leave that alone.
Leave it alone.
Once it goes yellow, leave that side alone.
Don't touch it. Do not touch it. Even that one up top, you see how close it is to the diamond? Even though I went past it, that still count. It'll still count as a perfect, just because the game understands like getting them yellows is really, 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 really hard. Now, what you would do, since the temperature didn't cool off to 800, you're safe to go to the left side. Boom. Perfect.
So cool off to 800 is safe to go to the left. So what does that mean?
Because I went to the left side because those bars are smaller. This is an uneven forge. You always, this is key number one. Remember this: start with your biggest bars. That way you have something to gauge. And never start with the small ones in the beginning because it's too hot. And if you hit it too hard, you're gonna blow. You're gonna go over the top. You know what I'm saying? Now, this right here, back, boom. Now, you want to go to flourish. You want to go to lightning bash.
Wait, what for? What's with the flourish?
A flourish is a special type of hit on the area. So, flourish, right? You got a strong vertical strike over two squares. See, this is where I messed up. If I would've before, say when I was at 800 before I got the yellow, if I would've did a double edged bash, this thing would've been over. You would've got a +3 because I would've hit both of them at the same time, giving them both the exact same amount of force.
So double is. Oh, that's what double is.
Yes, you're hitting two squares at the same time. Yes. But I didn't do that because I didn't know how I was going to get a critical hit. But see how close it is to the diamond?
So critical hits can mess you up.
Critical hits are beautiful. Critical hits will fill you up, but it will not allow you to go. It gives you an automatic yellow.
So it won't hurt you.
Yeah, it won't hurt you. A critical hit gives you an automatic yellow. Remember that. So say you're all the way to the below the diamond and you bash it, even though you do a critical hit for 500, it's not gonna blow it. It's not gonna. You're not gonna destroy your clothing because what you do.
So the hotter it is, the easier it is.
The harder it is, the higher your bar is in the beginning. But every time you hit it, it drops. It gets colder. That means your energy goes down, 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 down. And say we're working, and you gotta take that into account when you're working with a sword, because swords, I was doing a broadsword that had 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I had 8 slots, and all of them were big.
So what you gotta do now? You gotta hit it with.
You want to do a lightning bash? Read it. It says strike a single square at half the strength. So when you really want to barely.
So flourish is just more measured.
Yes, Blair, yes, exact, perfect, Emery, yes. So, this right here, I can, boop. But it's still good, it's still in the green, so we're good, we're gonna praise it. Ooh, brilliantly, yeah. Give that +3. Now, what you be able to do, you can get this to Emery. You can put it on him. You have perfection, and that's key. You can't get no higher than +3. Can't get no higher than +3. Remember that. And every time you flip forward your +3, you get 2 perfectionist pearls. We're gonna come back to it. We're gonna save. Ooh, or for crafting a +3 piece of equipment. Oh, you got an achievement. That's what you wanna do.
Save.
Yep, gotta save every time you do a +3 save. I mean, this is.
Sometimes you like, so there's some weapons you don't have to measure it because you can kind of get off your head just by regular bashing, or is it best you have to use your flourishes?
Yeah, all the flourishes
all the time.
All the time. But the thing is, though, look, when you're doing a sword, if you mess around and you can't be too aggressive and you can't be not aggressive enough because you'll run out of focus for that forge. And once you start that forge on that material at that time, you gotta finish it. So what you get is what you get, or you gotta go to a return title screen and load the game up. So I mean, it's time consuming. You know, if that's
I already know about that because I had to keep turning Birth by Sleep off whenever I kept doing that. Making my own attacks and moves. And
it's kind of random. Was it random?
Well, I had to test out all this, like doing alchemy. I had to. It's like it adds up, like it's alchemy, but it adds up like geometry or something. You have to really.
Oh wow! This right here is actually. Dang. Okay. Where'd it go? 74. Oh, you got a chainmail. When I get some perfectionist pearls. Now look at that. Look at that. Look how much that raised up. You got +4 points, and then you got, what is that? Another +4. And that's the exact same thing. It's actually better than your chainmail as far as charm, as far as overall. But once I get enough, I'm gonna do a chainmail. That way, because that'll be by far your highest defense. Because it's 72 without being a +3. So you're just gonna do that just to see the difference. I'm gonna see what kind of caps you got. Okay, so the feather cap is the strongest bet. That's what we're gonna do. Bronze shield. Okay. Alright. So what we're gonna do? We can afford the area. We can do this right quick. I wanna repeat that accessory. Come on. At least Eric have an accessory on it. Regardless of I give this to Emery because it's gonna be a +3, but then whichever one you take off, him put it on him. Watch this. So
the one that's furthest away, which is that one over here.
They're actually you can start either left or right, and you know why? Because those bars are the exact same length. You know, and when I say length, I'm gonna point to what I'm talking about. When I say length, I'm talking about this measurement. From there to there. From there to there. The dimes are in the exact same spot.
Oh, just opposite. Okay.
They're just opposite. But see, you don't have a flourish where you can hit horizontal at the same time, right? So, what you want to do, flourish. See how you got a double whammy? A double whammy is like putting 2 dashes at once on the same exact square. So, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I ain't tried it out. I mean, it might be good for later. But right now, we're just going to say, hey, we're just going to start off. Okay, first hit. And you'll know you do a critical when it goes ring. When you hear that ring, that's a critical hit. Maybe I'll get one here in a second. Here. Yes. Alright, hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna praise it. Ooh, perfect. I was gonna do a lightning bash and try to get the diamond, but oh yeah, appraise it. When you appraise it, if he says it's gonna turn out really well, it's a +2. If he says it's gonna turn out just fine, it's a +1. If he says it's gonna turn out brilliantly, it's a +3. When you see that brilliantly, when you appraise it, stop. Appraise it if you feel like.
And does that mean before you click appraise?
What you talking about?
Like how do you know like if you're gonna do well with it?
Oh, because it gives you, after you hit it, it gives you an option. You can either bash it, go down to flourish, the third one is appraise, and the fourth one is finish. I'm finna do some more for you. I'm finna show you. Since we just crafted this, I wanna see this real quick. See how strong this is. Dang, I'm excited. This is actually fun. So, you got a defense maximum HP, 88 charm, attack. So, I mean, your defense jumps 10 points. The charm jumps almost 20 points. And your attack only drops. You gonna put this on Eric?
Yeah.
Let me see if it goes. Let me see. Ooh, dang, that's a good trade-off. Your HP only drops 5. Your defense goes up, was it 10? No, 9. And then your charm goes up, what is that, 10? Almost, was it 8, 7? So, but the thing is, since it's got red, just for now, since Eric ain't got nothing, he can't do nothing but win. Look at that. He can't do nothing but win.
Yeah, he definitely did that.
Yeah, so what you want to do? I want to put that. See that Eric's already. Oh, Eric's. I said Emery. Let me see. We're gonna put that in the bag. Ooh-wee. I'm gonna get Eric a Templar. You're gonna want to put that chainmail on Emery. I already know, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah. I'm glad you said that. You gonna try to forge? Since I'm gonna save, yeah, I kind of guide you. I want to see what you do. I'm gonna help you out.
What sword are we gonna go for?
We're finna practice on. We're gonna
do all the different types.
I'm gonna start you off with since you got extra materials. We're gonna do a Templar's uniform for Eric. Because we're gonna do when we do the big forge.
So we're gonna go practice on the small stuff.
Yeah. This practice, but do it for real. Like I'm gonna help you. We're gonna do it for real. This practice, yeah. Click on it. All right. You want to go to forge armor? See, you got 6 perfectionist pearls, and what remember this: the perfectionist pearls allows you. Say you bought this crazy armor from the item shop, but you don't have the recipe. The perfectionist pearls allows you to rework an item, meaning you don't have to have the recipe. So it's a loophole.
Oh, so sometimes you don't have to have the recipe.
You don't gotta have the recipe to do anything. It just uses perfectionist pearls. That's why I told you to forge little small dinky stuff to get perfectionist pearls. But you want to do them perfect so you can get those pearls to do your
big stuff.
Yeah, your big stuff. Yes. Forging is they're basically made to where like it's an art form. So little clothes, little Templar's uniform. You click on it. Yep. I mean, pipe berries and buzz berries. Alright, so you see where it says bash, flourish, and appraise? Appraising, I mean, there ain't nothing to appraise. So always start off with bash. Now, which one you gonna hit first? Remember what I told you?
The longer one, right?
Yes, perfect. Go ahead. Just one time. Alright, now hold on. When you hit it, it goes back to the thing. Now go to bash. Now go to the
right here.
Yes, beautiful, perfect. Now what you gonna do now?
I'm gonna go to this side over here.
Not yet.
Yeah, I still gotta push the.
Yeah.
I almost forgot.
Yeah, hit it one more time. Go up top. Hit it. Boom. All right. Now what you gonna do?
Oh, since it went yellow, I say forget it and go to this side.
You wanna since those are so small and you got a yellow, you wanna go ahead since that bar is big and you got a perfect on one of the slots. You wanna go to bash and go down to the right. Now hit it.
So I gotta make both of them go yellow.
You want all of them to go yellow if you can, but it's not. It's not, a liver dot. Ooh, boy, you got beginner's luck in there. Okay, now what you want to do is just hit bash, go to your small one. Don't touch the ones on the right. It's perfect. Don't go to the left. Right there. Hit. Wow! My God, Emery!
Okay. Then I go up and I do the other one.
That's all you gotta do. You gonna get perfect regardless. Just hit it one time. You go praise.
Oh yeah, that's the best I can do.
Appraise. I mean, you could do a lightning bash,
but it'll go over. Right?
No, it'll be good. Just go to appraise. See what he said. Read it.
Take a long hard look at the tip. See where to stop at.
Yeah, you're good. Finish. Husker, good job, man. It won't get no better.
Go to finish?
Yep. You got a Husker. Now Eric, his defense is permanently raised. Good job, bro. Dang, boy, you. I ain't even did that yet, boy.
So part of it's luck.
Yeah.
So you ain't always gonna have it measured up completely right. So it's kind of random.
Yeah. But you can. I would say this is the percentage of randomness. It's about 25% random and 75% skill and measure. That's about the ratio. So if you just go in there and don't pay no attention to the measurements, you will mess it up now. Don't get me wrong. Don't think you can, what I'm saying? God, no, man. You should have recorded that one. That was great. I ain't gonna lie. God, no way. Dang, Emery. I ain't never seen beginner. Yes, I have. Beginner's luck is such a real thing, man.
I guess I think I need to force 2 more and maybe I'll probably.
What I want you to do, since you on fire right now, alright, this is what I want you to do. Put your equipment. Equip it to go to Eric. Take that Templar's uniform, take it off, and put on Templar's uniform poster. It'll be one more. Go to the right. Like, press over. There you go. Look at that. Go down. Right there. Look at that. Number blue. Permanently raised. Boom. Now, shoot, Eric doing great. Okay. So, click on your hat, that leather hat. I want to see what kind of hat you work on there. Go to pointy hat. Go down. Man, put that on there. Okay, now that you got the pointy hat on, you want to go to, okay, you did say it, good. Go ahead and go to forge. There you got it. Go to forge.
say one more time.
Yeah, you used to say, that because you already equipped it. We're finna use some perfectionist pearls. And the higher the initial, the initial whatever sword, armor, the more perfectionist pearls is gonna cost. So some things may be like 2 perfectionist pearls, some maybe 3. I needed my broadsword was 6 perfectionist pearls. And I think I got it at +3. Yeah, but alright. Go to rework and item. You see where it says pearls needed? Those are the costs of perfectionist pearls to put one of your currently owned weapons into the thing, and no matter what you do, I mean it does matter what you do. You want to shoot for a +3. You know what I'm saying? So you're not using materials. The perfectionist pearls is your material, and those only come by just forging little dinky stuff. And what people do is they forge a whole bunch of bronze swords, just forge them +3s.
Those are the weakest swords.
Yeah, and you sell them to that dude at the stand, and get your money back. I mean, at least you want to convert it into money. That's what a lot of people say, they convert it into money because you're gonna end up spending that money on materials anyway. So, alright.
Oh, so you can get perfection pearls, you're just okay, like
just constantly forging.
Even though you won't ever use those.
Yeah, even though you won't use them, it's for you foraging for the pearls. Remember that. You foraging for the pearls. Now go to we're gonna go down. Let me see here. Let me see what we want. Put in the pointy head.
Okay.
Yeah, put it. Oh yeah, difficulty too. Emery. You see the difficulty stars?
Oh.
When it's got a half a star, your chances of getting a +3 is just through the roof. Now, when you start messing with the iron broadsword, actually go to no real quick. I want to see the difficulty go up. See how the star became full?
That means hard.
Yeah, like that means you're gonna really have fun.
Do now.
Go ahead and do
broadsword again.
Put a broadsword in. Put a broadsword. You saved anyway, so we can do trial and error. But broadsword. That way, Eric can get one, and Emery can get one. We're gonna go to Emery's next. That way, both of them. Woo! Okay. Hold on. Where would you start? The longest one.
Right here.
Yeah, good job. Hit it. Ooh, good. Now, go to bash. Go down, or down. You pick. Now, where would you go? Bash. View. Bash. Now go to the top. Hit it. Now, go to the bottom. Bash again. Boom. Now, what you want to do? Go to flourish. Pretty good. Some good stuff. Go lightning bash. You want to do? Now hit the top.
Wait, what? So what?
It's on. You only using half strength. Watch. Hit it. Ooh. You see how soft you get it?
Then I'll leave that part alone.
Yes, you can't get no. I don't even understand how it didn't turn yellow. That's why I don't understand. You are on the diamond and it's not yellow. That lets me know right there that it truly is a little bit of luck. But you can get away. You can get away with that. That's considered perfect where you're at.
Okay.
So now what you want to do is
go to the middle one. No, go to the bottom one and do it so you catch up to the.
Do a flourish. Hit the.
Okay, and the flourish on the bottom? Is that what I do?
Yeah, do a flourish on the bottom. Do a lightning back. You want to hit it soft.
And I kind of go to the
middle. And you want to do a bash. Just do it because you know why you want to do a bash? Because it's done cooled off.
Oh.
Now watch. See? Now go to appraise. Read it.
So it takes a long hard look at the numbers.
guess they won't. I guess that you gotta get a yellow to. I mean, since you say this is what we're gonna do, just to try to get you a yellow, do a flourish, go back to flourish, do a lightning bash, go to the bottom. It's okay. Go do lightning bash, do it again, go to middle, because you're not already. I mean, all right, now go to praise. I want to see something. I want to see if the ranks change. Press X. Alright, load it up. Just press finish. Just press finish and load the game. Go to return title screen. Start over. I mean, you get a +2 now, but no, we want +3s. We're not selling for anything. Load this screen. Nope. See, you got a +2. Yeah, go load this screen. Return. So really, it is a little bit about luck now. That was perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like you when you was playing bingo on the last Dragon Quest. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What was it, 8?
Yeah.
I remember you playing bingo. That was crazy. Continue your adventure. How many times you think you play that bingo game?
Oh no, I had to keep trying. I kept losing. I see why grandma lost bingo a lot. It's so random. It's just basically luck.
Yeah, and Mama made a statement that actually made sense. She was like, by the time you get through spending your, $5, $5, by the time you actually win, all you do is getting your money back that you done spent gambling. Because that's really all gambling is. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Emery. I done walked into the casino before, and my friend handed me $50, and I turned that $50 to $500 if I throw the dice.
I'll do the process.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and double count. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Don't worry about that. We're gonna get it. Oh, okay. I see what the creators did. They know people gonna save and cut off, so I guess when you reload it up, they know. And
they got to wait 5 minutes?
Yeah. I didn't even know they put that in there. That's crazy. But, just go do a fight or two. Go fight some people. And then go back to it. Yeah. It'll be okay. And they could have let us go. Hit that thing. Get some materials. Always get those. You'll probably get some iron ore or some flintstone. Iron or flintstone. Copper ore, Ooh, getting good stuff. Took off a lot, boy. Where's the little girl?
What was her name? I forgot her name.
She not got an HP?
She's looking for her sister. Yeah, no, she don't. I guess she ain't officially joined.
Okay, I bet. She look like a magic cat. She'll be a mage.
She got a sister. We gotta be safe.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, bet.
She's the one with the heart.
You should be ready now. Go to the fight one more, then go to the camp. That way you be ready. Bow! In the back. Stuff, man.
Easy.
Ooh, that dual wheel. I didn't know dual wheel swords. I'm gonna have air strong when I get that. Man, I'm glad I followed your route because I sure thought about doing another route. I said, man, I'm gonna just follow your lead. Yeah, so I got one more, I got about 2 more levels before I have enough AP to be able to
So I go to.
It's still rest. It's still smoking. So go to the morning or noon or so. Do another battle.
And don't come back.
Yeah, go ahead and you can. It should be ready now. Dang, is it still not ready? Go to break him, click on it. Go to break him, walk over to the thing. Well, you know what? Press start. I want to see the time clock. I want to see if they really make you wait 5 minutes. Where's the clock at? Pull up the map. Okay, I see what it's at. It slowly turns. So, let me see. You know what? I'm tripping. I got like 5 minutes right here. So that'll be. I know at least 2 minutes to pass. I want to see if the creators actually truly want to wait 5 minutes. Oh wait. Take my brawl stars. Actually, man, I need to get Final Fantasy Omni offers. You kind of discouraged me after your thing got deleted, but dang, I hate that for you.
I think what happened was I guess because my emulator, you ain't supposed to have the emulator on when you restart the computer.
Is that?
Yeah, because you know if you leave your computer on all day, it'll start slowing. But I just did my routine, and then I guess I forgot to click off of it. So I guess it gets damaged if you leave it on. So I had to re-download it again, but this time it erased me again. So this is the 3rd time me starting over on the Omni offer. And I was getting the hang of it. I had pulled some good weapons for Squall and stuff. Tifa and Squall and Size. I still had some good weapons for them and everything. Oh yeah, the best way to level up is not through the main story. You gotta do like the events and quests and all the events and stuff. That's the best way to level up. Like get these.
I just love online shooting. This game's so fun, man. They actually have tournaments. I don't understand it, man. I guess some people ain't got good hand-eye coordination. We wondering how I got so far. I thought, man, have fun with it. That's beneficial. 5 minutes. No, for sure. It ain't working this time. How did we get it going last? Okay, cool. Okay, bet. Emery, when they say wait 5 minutes, just, I guess wait 5 minutes. Just, you know what I'm saying? Go fight a couple battles. I mean, that'll be a good way to level up in between. So, we're gonna do it. Don't let you do it. No doubt. Still gonna stay. Even though it'll be heated up, you'll still have your material. Yeah, you just gotta do a battle to cool off. I guess the creators they didn't want people cheating. I didn't even realize they did that. Like I really didn't. Wow. We're gonna do this exact same thing. See, you got your perfectionist pearl. You still got 8. Now you get another try. Force weapons. Or rework an item. My bad. Rework an item. Here we go. And try it on here. Maybe we'll look a little bit different. Get this sword. Yeah. Alright, bro. Now.
Go to the longest, which is right here.
Nope. Got it.
Then I go to.
We're gonna hit the middle one more time. Now start working top and bottom. Beautiful. Now. Ooh, good. That's a good one. Oh, there you go. Alright.
So this we're gonna do a flourish.
Yes. Flourish. Alright.
So
I'm finna measure this one. We're gonna get a yellow.
Or am I supposed to go to the middle one?
Which one you think would be good? Would you want to do a lightning bash on the bottom or do a regular bash from the middle? It's kind of your discretion. I would do a bash from the middle. I would. Beautiful. Now do a flourish. Do a lightning bash. Go to the handle. Go to the bottom. Yeah. Damn! My God! Do a flourish and go to the top. Forget this. We can get yellow. They tripping now. Go to the top. All of it. Yes! All right. Now, dang, it's at 550. Look, do a regular bash from the middle. It's cold. Yes! Go to praise. Go ahead. Really? Come on. Yes! Perfect. Beautiful. You got +3. Good job, Emery. So, this is the thing. To get a +3, you really gotta have at least, out of all them things, at least 1 yellow. If you ain't got 1 yellow, you won't get a +3.
Oh, you gotta have at least 1 yellow.
At least 1 yellow on the whole board. I figured it out.
I think I got it now. I think I just learned on trial and error. And if I miss something, I just rewind this video back and check it out.
Yeah. But see, then not only when you get a perfection.
Yeah. I think I forgot to stop and record it last time. Oh no, I did. I think it's still recording. Because it records on the outside. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that.
Okay, but you think you got it?
Yeah, even if I mess up, I'll just go back and watch the video, right?